Hey guys, some of you have had questions, just of like, what horse is who is the foal of who, and etc. Now, I have been playing this game a lot, so a lot of my horses are changing constantly. So I can understand that. I'm not really telling you guys who's who and whatever, so I'll do that now. Make a video about that. So first off, here's Happy Plain. So this year, she's getting Speed Prince. That'll go in the top left. Beside Turf Emperor, next year she'll be getting Dirt Emperor, and then finally on her 8th year, I'll race her in a simple G1 like in February or something, and that will give her every year, and then she will successfully have gotten all 24 titles. Like, holy crap. Okay, so Kramer's King came in last year. So did Whirlwind, so I got them. Gothic Value, I picked him by mistake. I thought he was Goodbye Gem. Like, I got him, I was playing at like 2 in the morning and both names start with G, so that's what I thought it was. I was very tired. I'm like, oh, this one, then because I kind of mixed up both horses. Anyway, if you guys are looking for a horse that has good stamina and stuff, go with, both of these are special horses. Go with Dynamic Jewel. He's special horse but rank S. And go with this guy, Red Midnight. As you guys can see, he doesn't have very good speed and stuff, but he has excellent stamina and braking. 9 to 16 furlongs. That's pretty crazy. So if you guys are looking to throw stamina into your lines, then grab those two guys. So here we go. So Sharp Knife. He's 4 years old. He's just about reaching his peak, so he's gonna have like 90 stamina. I don't know if I will keep this guy. I'm throwing it back and forth right now. His response is something to be desired, but he can do 10 to 16 furlongs. And right now, I'm trying to create 4 separate lines of horses. One for sprinting, one for mid-distance, like 7 to 11 furlongs, one for long distance, something like this, 10 to 16 or more, and the last one is a superior line of horses. That means, for example, like Grey J, right, the son of J.O. I want his line basically to pass on, mix with like Whirlwind or Cam's Crown, or, like something like that. Get some superior horses going. In 2 years, I will be breeding Happy Plain with J.O. for my buddy J. Lou, because she wants to own that foal, right? I'll race the baby, but she will own it. Then the year after that, I will breed Happy Plain and Grey J. And we'll see what happens with that. So, as you guys can see here, his dad is Eastern Knife. And both of these horses have low response, but I wanted to try it anyway, because they were a perfect match. They're a good match, these are very good stats, very decent. And he's the only foal that didn't pass on, only foal that didn't lose his will. So, Sparkling Bridge. She's meh. See, loses will. I will never get or breed Eastern Knife again. I recommend you guys don't either. I just wanted to try and see what would happen. And this happened. Come back no good, that can just go away. It's so annoying. Eagle's Creed. I I wish she would have more stamina, but I don't really know what happened here. Because both of her parents had like 70 to 80 something stamina. So I don't know what happened with this. Very good abilities though, so if that stamina goes up. If she at least has 70 stamina, then yes, I will keep her. But she has to get her stamina in gear. Eastside J, the final baby of Eastern Knife and Black J, but as you guys can see, she also inherited Loose as well, so yay! And yes, the last baby of Eastside J, because unfortunately her mom Black J, who was the daughter of Grey J, passed away in the past year for some unknown, mysterious reason. She was only like 11, 10 or 11, and she just went bye-bye, which sucks. But in a good way, she did have Blackberry, Moss, and now Eastside J. So she has left me with 3 very good babies. Irish Culture. This is a default name, but I left it because it's epic. She can do 11 to something furlongs. Even if she has low response, I still think I'm going to keep her. Silver Arrow, Sharp Katana, very good. Red Midnight, we saw him. Here's the 2 new ones. So Dandelion, the daughter of Campion and Jay's sword, and those 2 were a perfect match. So I can't wait to see what she turns out like. And then John. Looks exactly like Blade J? Oh my god. Black J. But they are not related at all. Are they? No, they're not. So he's the son of Jin and Sternbird. And thank you, Jaylu, for helping me decide which mare to breed him with, because they both have very good power. So I chose her instead of, I think it was Personal Crisis and like Personal Emblem and stuff. I had a bunch. I was debating on who to breed him with. So Sternbird was it, and John is here. And John is named after that anime, the Jinga Nagaboshi Jin. I probably butchered that wrong, I'm very sorry. But that anime series. And John is a German Shepherd and becomes Jin's best friend. And John is my favorite character in both series 1 and 2. Okay, so pasture time. So as you guys can see, here's the babies that'll be coming next year. So General Pleasure and Moss. And Moss's older sister Blackberry with Regal Express. And newly acquired Cam's Crown with Dynamic Bolt. These 2 will be starting my long distance line. And I can't wait for that to happen. So excited. These 2 will be mid-distance. I don't know, just the more I think about it, I might have Blackberry completely take over Campion's role. Despite her having low toughness, she does give everything her all, and she doesn't mess around. She doesn't really like the other horses. Like in the race, for example, when it's spurt time, when it's time to go, she's like, goodbye, suckers. And she just dashes off. She's gone. So from Black J's side, she inherited Close Race okay. I'm guessing that, I don't even know what that last question mark one is, because her brother Moss, from lines and lines and lines back, he got back to back okay. And the only one who has that in their line, way back there on the far right, is Endless Cosmos. She didn't have the ability, but her father, Endless Libra, I think he did. Actually, you know what? Let's go check, because he's in the thing. Let's go check real quick. Did he have it? He didn't. Then where did he get this back-to-back from? That's a strange fast growth rate. That's like sustained. Whatever. Okay, so no, I don't know how Moss got this back-to-back, okay. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. So we know Jo, we know Grey Jay, we know Campion, and we know Jin. So here in Regal Express, he's Blackberry's mate this year. Moss, so Blackberry's younger brother. DB, as I call him, or Dynamic Bolt. And he's the one breeding with Cam's Crown. He can do, what was it? 10 to 17 furlongs. What? And he has 90, at his peak he had 99 stamina. But he also might have gotten that from Lightning Bolt as well. I'm not sure, but that max stamina is welcome. And I think, as you guys saw from Cam's Crown stats, Abby's scratching herself and shaking her carrier all around. See? All her stats are like S and SS and stuff. So that'll help out DB. That'll be some awesome stuff. So these two will start my long distance line. Moonlight is the son of Freshlight and Frugal Arc. So he's a F generation horse. He was really good, despite what his stats say they are. He was really good. He always tried his best. He always pushed it with everything he had. And that's why he made it in here. Because he's a fresh horse and he tried, very well, and he won despite his stats being like that. He won a lot of races. So, long distance line starts with these two. Cam's Crown and Dynamic Bolt. Depending on stuff, I'll show you guys the foals in a second. Mid-distance, Sprinter, right? The sprint line starts with Jin. Mid-distance starts with Campion, now passed, for the moment, to Moss. And the superior line is Grey Jay and his dad Jo. That's what's happening. Full time. So as you guys saw, we have John and Dandelion now in my stable, being awesome. Last time, I think I couldn't think of names for these babies, so here they are. Bolt's General, Filly, Campion's Champ, and his brother, Champion Katana. Now, Champion Katana is the younger brother of Dandelion, full blood. So, this kid might replace Moss altogether. I don't know yet. Or Champ might. This will be some serious brother rivalry going on. Yeah, see that? See him shaking his head like that? Yep. Crazy. I wish he had a daughter, but that's okay. Because Irish culture is still here being strong. But now, there's Flaring Arrow and General Arrow, sons of Silver Arrow. At first I named this little one, this little filly, Sakura, but just all day thinking, I'm like, and I like the name Luna better, so little Luna is here. And she's John's full-blood sister. I was hoping for this baby to be a colt, right? Another colt, so I could name it Jeremy, who's, again, another German Shepherd in the anime, but he's only in Season 2. But that's alright, because I think when I breed John, then I'm going to, when he has a colt, I'm going to name it Jeremy. So there we go. Continuing favorite character lines. Favorite character names. There we go. And lastly, the last baby from Eastern Knife, Tornado Crisis. Yes. And right now, I'll bet you guys bottom dollars or whatever that this kid's gonna have that stupid lose his will ability too. But we'll see. Is that it? Yep, that's it. So, that's what I'm trying to do right now, is still wean out everyone, but now I'm focused on creating like better horses, and then split them up into category by their distance. What distance they can do. So superior, mid, runners, mid distance, sprinters, and long distance. So hopefully that helps you guys, helps that clears up some questions, and I'll see you guys later when it's time to retire. Happy playing.